Here's a quick guide to voting with the digital ballot setup we're going to use for Monday's contest. And I send you an email that looks something like this, and it will have a link in it to your personal digital ballot. There is also a link to some written instructions down here, tutorial, so that you can have a written guide to look through, but I'm going to talk through it. So the digital ballot looks something like this. It has a section where you can assign scores to these different values based on how you think Jerry did as opposed to Mel. And as you add these in, it's tallying them up down here. It's going to tally them all up at the end to try and help you come up with a score and your ranking of the people. Now this section here is the equivalent to the top of the paper ballot. So this is where you make your notes. You're trying to follow a common scoring scheme with all the other judges, where excellent is the high mark, which would be 15, and somebody who didn't do so well would be in the 0 to 9 range. So you go through this process and you're going to assign all your scores. And I will just do it real quickly. So when I get down to the bottom and I've assigned scores to everybody, going strictly by the numbers, this is what the ranking would be. Now, this is just for your reference, for your notes. What we ultimately need to do is vote. And for a regular judge, you're going to vote on number 1, number 2, and number 3 according to your preferences. The tie-breaking judge will have to assign a place for each of the people. But nothing is actually going to be official until we put this in. So we can actually follow the scores up above, and we would get this. You sign your name by typing it, which is actually a legal digital signature, and you click submit or vote. And it should come back saying that this has been recorded, and we're just checking if it's been received on the other end. While you're doing that, the chief judge and ballot counters can be watching digital ballot. So this is part of the point of doing it this way, is that we'll actually be able to get a result very quickly. We'll be able to see who has voted for who. So ultimately the idea is that we're going to wait until all the judges have voted, and we'll be able to see that all judges have now voted. I only had one judge set up for the simulation here, but if we see that somebody hasn't voted, maybe somebody had problems with the digital form, we will come chase you down and get your vote some other way. But if you can vote this way, it makes it quick and easy on the judges. We'll be able to report the winner fairly soon after the end of the actual contest. Please try and use this if you can. If you run into technical difficulties, we'll work around them.